Hello.
Hello.
How you doing this evening?
Good. Am I the only one on so far?
No, I'm letting everybody in now.
Okay.
I have to let everybody in as panelists. So let's see.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Let's see, there we go. Forget Valerie. Yeah. Ema is going to be a couple minutes late, so she told me start because I have some, I guess a couple resources that may be good for everybody, especially as women in business, Black women in business, especially. So wait for a couple more people to get on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Let me remind folks in the group too. Let's see. I gotta find the link to resend it to. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Okay, somebody else is coming in now. Any of y'all states open back up yet?
I'm in Georgia. We were the first to.
Oh yeah. Who said that? Who was that saying that?
It's Quanta.
Oh, Quanta. Oh,
Yeah.
How's that going? Are y'all having like a lot of new cases since y'all opened up?
Honestly, I stopped keeping up with it
I know
because it's
it'll
been
get
so
depressing, right?
depressing.
Yes, yes.
It's crazy.
I'm a nurse too, so I'm on the front lines. So I'm in the
Oh wow.
buildings with it every day, and then I
Yeah.
run my businesses. Yeah, yeah. So
What state are you in?
I'm in Maryland.
Okay.
Our numbers,
Okay.
we getting like 700 some new cases every day. Still,
So y'all look like how New York was.
I don't think nobody looked like New York. Look, New York was
Because they
horrible.
were
They was
having
like,
like
yeah,
7, maybe up to 1,000 people a day
yeah,
at one point.
yep, yeah. They,
Illinois can
Wow.
that's
Illinois
how we
can
were.
pretty much got worse than Illinois got worse than New York now. They averaging about
What?
2,000 cases a day in
What?
Illinois. Yeah.
Mm,
They it's real bad. They almost got 100,000. They had 90 some thousand cases.
wow, we over
That's
that.
crazy.
Ours is real crazy, but they have the
Y'all
National
not
Guard
over
here.
90. You Maryland, y'all not over 90,000.
Yes, we are.
Maryland?
Yes, Maryland.
Mm.
We've been. No, wait a minute. Maybe, wait a minute. We not. No, we not
No.
90 yet. We not 90 yet. We like
Nah.
maybe 30,000. I think something like
Yeah,
that.
y'all a long way.
We
Y'all a long way.
30,000. We 30,000. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know y'all ain't ahead of Michigan. Michigan is higher.
I think New York was the worst. New York had the
Yeah,
worst.
New York and
Yeah.
then New Jersey and then it's
Yeah.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kima's gonna be a couple minutes late, so she told me just get on here and start chatting with everybody. She's gonna be a couple minutes late, but I told her I had a couple resources that I want to share with the ladies, especially because most of us are African American women. It's two websites I want to give you guys. One is called Walker's Legacy Foundation.
Uh-huh.
So they are really, really good. You may want to connect with them, sign up for their newsletters because they
Okay.
are really big time. Walker's Legacy, it's free to do that. That's one that will help you with business ideas and business, business information, making sure you staying ahead of the game. It's a good resource, as well as another website
And
is
is that Walker's Legacy Foundation or Walker's Legacy?
Walker's Legacy Foundation.
Okay.
Walker's Legacy Foundation.
Okay.
And then the other one is buyfromablackwoman.com. And also you'll see like on the bottom of their website, it'll say stay connected. That's another good resource. And
Okay.
it may be a good way for you to actually get your business tied in with theirs so that, more Black women will utilize your services in whatever state you're in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So those were two that I recently learned about from a young lady that she does a lot with Essence magazine, and she actually's been on the cover of Black Enterprise and everything. So she shared that with me on one of my other calls tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Kim, I said I'll share those resources. Also, if any of you are ever interested in pitching your business, this book right here is called "So You Want to Pitch." They have an ebook version. This is the printed version, but they have an ebook version on sale right now for $10. If you ever want to pitch your business, it tells you how to plan, prepare, and pitch your business for funding. So an African American lady just won, and she didn't. You don't have to be present physically. She was there virtually, and she pitched her business virtually. She just won $17,000 for her business. So 17,000 in free money. Yep.
Right.
So this
Wow.
I love this because this walks you through, and this is the printed version, but you can print it from your computer. It's an e-version,
Is it on
and
Audible or have to go to
I
a
think it's just
website?
an ebook. It's as accessmatize.com, ACCESSMATIZED, accessmatized.com, and it's a $9.99 ebook. So it's a real good source if you have like a story behind your business and you want to pitch your business and get funding. It's a lot of money still out there. And she did this like a week ago. So in the middle of COVID-19, there's still money out there to be made.
Hey, Sarai, can you put that in the chat, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Does that book have a business plan?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. This is mostly on pitching, like how to pitch your business, but it even talks about like the social media. No, but I know Kima does the business plans. Like if you took her class, I don't know if you took her class or not, but she offers that along with the class, that if you send her the information, that she will actually do your business plan. So if you took the class through her or you connect with her, she probably can do your business plan for you if you're looking for somebody to do it. Yeah, this doesn't talk about business plan. That's strictly on doing pitching your business for funds. Okay, let's see. Put this in here for everybody. ACCESS. Kima will be on shortly. For anybody
Okay.
who just joined, she's running late. So she said just get on and we could chat. Accessmatized. I always spell it wrong. Customatize.com. $9.99. Oops. Save the pitch. All right, that was that one. And then I'll type in the Walker's Legacy also. Walker's Legacy Foundation. It's just a good resource for African American women business owners. And the other one was buyfromablackwoman.com is the other one. And you can sign up for both of their newsletters. Both of those are really, really good resources for women. I know last week we was talking about Voxer. Did anybody else have any other apps or anything that they suggest that we use to help our businesses? Voxer.com was one where if you want to communicate with your clients and you want to have it more personalized, it's an app on your phone called Voxer, VOXER. You can actually leave a voice message for your client, and then they actually will hear your voice. Even if you're having a special or anything like that, you can send it to them individually, or you can send it as a group voice message. So that's Voxer. That's a Voxer app. And then there was another one where if you want to do a video to your clients, you could do. It's another app as well. I'm in that Fontaine. Anybody have any other resources they wanted to share while we waiting? No. Okay. I'm gonna find the one on my phone. The other app, there's another app where you can do the video and you can either email it to people or it's a video of you talking to them or whatever. And that's another good way to just give that personal touch to your clients as well.
Yeah, I think it was Bomb Bomb or Boom.
Yeah, I think it was Bomb. I
That
gotta find
sounds
it on
pretty
my phone.
cool. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I've used it. I just don't use it really, a whole lot. Let's see. Yeah, it's Bomb Bomb. That's it.
Okay.
I knew I had the
Yeah,
app on my
that sounded
phone.
like it was pretty cool.
It was. I used it a couple times.
Uh-huh.
Bomb. And that way, if you want to, send a message to somebody, it just gives that personal touch if you want to communicate with them and tell them about a sale or something you're having, or if you have a personal message
Yeah.
for that client. It's just going the extra mile to set you apart from all your competition.
Yeah, I'm just starting, so I need all the tips and advice
Mhm.
and help I can get.
Yeah, I'm new to the body contouring business, but like I said, I've been a nurse for 30 years, and I do speaking. I'm a best-selling author, all that good stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
the business stuff just filters over. It's just me getting comfortable with doing all the body contouring. And then with this
Yeah.
shutdown, it's like, oh, I got all
Oh
my
my
equipment and stuff in my
gosh.
basement. It's sitting here.
Yeah.
So I'm about to start working on myself to get
You
some
know what? I
practice
did
in.
that today. I
You
did that
did.
today. I did. Yeah.
I'm
And
looking at chemo results. Did y'all see chemo's results?
I know those were
Oh my
amazing.
God.
That
I'm
was
like, I'm about to be in my
amazing.
sauna every day, all day.
I
I'm gonna be a dried
know.
up
I
prune.
know.
I want to get a sauna now.
I
Yes.
know.
I was like, oh
Because
my
I'm like,
God.
yeah, that's on my list of things that I want to get.
Same.
Yeah, I
And
look, I
that
was like, I don't even
seeing
have
her
as much as she
results.
had. I should be able to get mine gone real quick.
I know.
I was like,
Oh
that is
my
amazing.
gosh. It is. Because I have three girls. My middle one is 14 and my youngest is 9. My oldest she'll be 21 soon. So I was just, but my other two are the ones that are here.
Uh-huh.
So they were like, Mommy, come on, let's do it. So I laid down and I let them, I told them what to do and all of that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. And, I'm just like,
I just need to
thank
sit
you.
still long enough to get in it. That's my problem. I'm doing so many different things. I'll sit still long enough to get in the thing, to sit for an hour. So I might have to do like 20-minute
Oh, and I'm
sessions or
sorry, I'm
something.
talking about the cavitation.
Oh, you talking about the cavitation? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I got the
Hmm.
anybody else had a little hand? I know somebody last week was saying they sell the handheld one.
I had the handheld one from Slim Spot. like a portable one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they discontinued it. So
they
kinda-
sent me one for free with my
Really?
machines. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Has
It's
anybody
still-
got fat burners from them lately?
Anybody get what?
Fat burners from them lately, Pill?
Mm-mm.
No, I got the detox, but not the fat burner. They said they were out of stock, but they might be back now because it was like
Well,
2
I
weeks
told
ago.
this they didn't have them still. I'm like, I've been
No, they
calling for like a
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Oh, Destiny, how'd that turn out, Destiny? How did that turn out? She said she did a butt lift last night.
You did what?
She said she did her butt lift last night. How'd that turn out? You like it? Okay, okay. You're not crooked. You did your own and you're not crooked. I'm scared. I'm scared to be like this. Lopsided.
That's the only reason why I haven't done mine yet, because my butt is huge, but like I don't understand the logistics on how to do it myself. Like, do I need to squat and act like I'm about to sit down?
Right?
Like I need a
That's
little
funny.
height on my butt. So I haven't tried that on myself.
Because one girl posted in the group, she was like, I did my butt, that left cheek looking good.
I
But
know.
she said the other one was lopsided.
Mm.
I was like, oh my God.
That's
Oh no.
Kiva said she left her notes home, but she gonna get on here and wing it. So she'll be here soon. She'll be here in a couple minutes, I guess. Anybody else have any other resources or tips for us? For us newbies? I'm a newbie.
me too.
It's not really a tip. I ordered some waist trainers from Top BWH. I ordered it Saturday, and they're gonna be here tomorrow. And the shipping was only $100.
How many you ordered?
$100
$100.
for shipping?
Yep.
Is that good?
order?
How many did you order?
I ordered 30.
Okay. I ordered some from I got them off of Alibaba from I have to get the supplier, but I got 230. I mean it's a bunch of different styles, but it's a total of 230 pieces. And I just had them ship them by the boat and it was $110.
Wow,
So
why is
it's
shipping so
And
high?
that's why I was.
I mean, but you know, because it's coming from over there, but it's 230 pieces. But if I would have
Right.
had them ship it by air, it was 500 and something
Ooh.
dollars.
Oh my God.
So I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
that probably was the reason because I did it. Yeah, because I did it because I wanted it to do like the 3 to 5 days instead of the
Okay.
5 to 7 days like they
Oh.
normally do. So
I,
that's why. Yeah, but I didn't. It was quick. I ordered it Saturday.
Yeah.
did you check your status and make sure you actually getting it tomorrow? Because they give you a date.
Yeah, FedEx. Yeah, FedEx told me like your shipping will be here, so that's why.
Yeah, because I'm still waiting on my packages from FedEx. We don't get no FedEx
How
packages.
long does the boat take?
23 to 30 days. So yeah, but I figure by this time frame that we
Right.
going through,
Right.
it actually kind of works. And they did they put my logos on them.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Everything will have my logos on them because I currently sell Anne Cherie waist shapers. So like right now I have a sale, a clearance on all of her stuff. So by the time I get rid of her stuff, my stuff will be here. So I can kind of just like phase her out and bring that in. So I found the supplier that she actually they have to make theirs. So I'll still have the same brand. It'll just have my name on it.
Can you share where to order them from?
Yep. It's Alibaba.
Can you type
It's
it
Is it?
in the chat?
let me find the exact
Okay.
supplier because you know on Alibaba they got so many different ones.
Right.
Has anybody ordered from Hexen Fashion?
I did before.
I did. I just ordered 2, like 150 of them. My shipping was like almost $700. I just got them.
So that's because if you would have had them come by boat, it would have been cheaper. I
God.
want to say that's who it is, but I got a different. I have a different. Everybody has a different vendor.
Do it give you an option to choose by boat?
Yeah,
I mean, if
Okay.
you talk to your supplier, and
Oh,
a good thing that would probably work for everybody in the group, because if everybody in the group orders so much, the
right,
price will go down.
right,
And then it can all come by boat. You really just want to get it to the U.S. and then they can sort it. If we get all if everybody agrees to order and have that freight sent to the U.S. at the same time, the shipping will
right.
go down drastically.
So would they put each logo on each different logo on them?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my
Whatever
question.
you, however you want it. Like it's somewhat similar to drop shipping. So they just needed to go on the same freight to the U.S. because once it gets to the U.S., then it'll go everywhere else. It's just getting it here to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
But the shipping
Okay.
by boat is gonna be the cheapest, no matter what, coming from over there.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
daughter
Like,
said
it seemed like it's a drought. Everybody wanted some waist trainers. That's so. I put up. I was
Everything.
telling
Everybody
them I
wanted
was out.
everything. I can't even find a sauna
I was
blanket.
out in a day.
Did you go on eBay for the sauna blanket?
Yeah, no. But
I was on Amazon, but
I
No, go on
I
eBay.
wanted it faster.
eBay is cheaper. I found
eBay.
mine in like yeah, eBay for like 142, and it's the
Oh,
3
Amazon
zone
is
one. I
nice.
got 2 of them.
And I got, yeah, mine came pretty
Yeah,
quickly too.
and
That was the first thing I got out of my order was the sauna blanket. Yeah.
yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but since I'm done with chemo tomorrow, I'm gonna start that next week and try to get all the talking about it. So that work.
Somebody driving. They was getting it too. Let's see. All right. Where's Kima? Let's see.
I got a question. Did anybody take the six-figure spy chick thing today?
No, what she had today? Was that the trucking class?
No. She had the millionaire. I took it today, but I was just seeing if anybody else was in there today. It was a millionaire spy mastermind.
How was it?
Yeah.
It was good. It was a lot of. It was her and Dior Lucas.
Okay, I did see that.
I'm driving. I just had to get on while I was driving.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I learned a lot. I did take notes, so I'll be home in a few minutes and I can look and see, what. But it was pretty good. Like it was not what I expected, but necessary for business, like to help. I can see how in the future, or I can see how it puts you in a position to not work so hard, like on yourself. Like the way she explained it was like you need to have like an assistant. You got to have like all these people just to start because you need to be able to focus your time and your energy on the craft part.
Yeah, but if you're a small business, you can't afford that all the time in the beginning.
You might be able to because like I was thinking about it and I just had to use my resources because she was like, you need to have a graphic designer, you need to have a photographer, you need to have all these things. And I thought to myself like, so I have a large family. So while she was talking, I was like, okay, Buzz can do this, Carly can do this, Jen can do this, Kira can do this, and I just put their name right next to it and sent them a text, hey, you're on the payroll pro bono right now,
Right.
So, like, as I was thinking about it, because initially I was like, just in general, I need an assistant, right? And I was like, I need an assistant specifically for this stuff, because how can I do all of this, like, social media and advertising and taking pictures and doing all of this stuff. In my mind, initially, I was like, I have to, in my mind, when I set out to start this business, I was like, okay, girl, you got to learn how to use Photoshop because who got time to be paying people for flyers? Girl, you got to learn
Use
how to
Canva. Canva is real good.
And
No, no, no.
Fiverr. I love Fiverr.
Yeah, Fiverr and
I know how
Canva.
to use Photoshop. I taught myself how to use Photoshop, so I can do it. But in my mind, I was like, I need to know how to do. I gotta master all of these things so that I don't have to pay anybody. And then turned around and was like, girl, that's too much work. That's why don't nothing get done because you be so overwhelmed. Like my to-do list every day is crazy, and none of it has to do anything with actually servicing the client. Like reach out to 10 influencers. Well, if I have one influencer template, I can give it to my little sister that's gonna be my assistant for the summertime, and she can send it to 100 influencers while I'm actually servicing the client.
How long you been in business?
Almost 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Almost 6 months.
I mean, so really you still trying to establish yourself.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't worry about influencers, and I wouldn't worry about influencers until later because you still.
I just started body contouring. I had another business. I had aesthetics business first. So I have a large. I have like a lot of clients already. So and I'm still like doing body waxing and like permanent makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So adding body contour in it, and then I'm going in June to Phoenix to do wood sculpting with Stephanie. So I think once I come back, I'm probably gonna take like the permanent makeup part off.
Mm-hmm.
Because waxing is like waxing is my quick money. So I can, like I do speed waxing, so I can, get I can do 4 people in an hour, or probably not anymore, based on Corona and switching people out, but maybe 3 now in an hour, and that's $65 a person. So, for me, I'm not never gonna stop that unless something else. If I can make $100 and almost $200 an hour on something else, then I would move to that. But that's easy. That's easy money.
Kima says she's almost done.
I do have a question. How many clients are you guys expecting to handle once you do open up, or if you are opened up already? So
I'm
like I do 6 or 7 a day based on what it is that most of the clients want. But I'm thinking I'm only 2 or 3 because I have to take the time to clean. I want to kind of air the space out before I take on the next person.
I'm open already, and I used to do my clients back to back. I even will put someone on the vibration while I have someone on the bed, but since I can't do that now, I schedule them about 30 minutes apart just to give myself time to clean up and stuff and make sure no one run into each other. And I'm there from 10 to 6, and each of my sessions are probably like an hour, so I take like 6 to 7 clients a day. And I still make good money, like $100. I try to make $100 from each client or more, nothing less. So I'll still make like $800 a day. So it's not really bad, like I thought it would be.
Okay.
What are you doing about your clients that maybe have bought packages from you before?
You know what? Honestly, I knew I was in Orlando and our mayor was on it. So we already had new. So I got everybody in, literally.
Okay.
Like till 8 o'clock at night. And I was like, if you got a package, you need to come get your sessions before Thursday because that's when the lockdown is going to be. They told us a week before. So I only sell packages 3 and less. And then you got to buy a whole new package. That seems to work for me great. So everyone I didn't know anyone. I owe one person one session. That's it. But everyone came in and got their sessions pretty good. I don't do the sauna blanket, which I want to now so bad, but I've been open for a year and a half now, and I never did a sauna. I just thought it was just a waste of time, honestly. It's just like I only have one bed in one room, so I didn't want someone sitting there for a whole hour plus the hour I do for cavitation, vacuum, and everything else, you know? But now I want to start doing sauna.
What I did for the clients that had packages, I actually gave them a choice because they were a lot of them were either just starting off, but my packages kind of like entail for them to continuously come back. So I either gave them a prorated portion of their money back based off of the service that they received, if that was what they wanted, or I told them that they can keep their money where it was and we'll start from scratch when we open back up. So everybody was cool with starting all over from scratch. Like, I mean, because really we've been off since March, 3 months. I mean, everything that you did in March after this quarantine is over with, you know. So if a person had, you know, one session left, they didn't put all your hard work, they didn't put it back on in them 2 months. So they were cool with that. And then some were okay because I sell the handheld tools, the handheld cavitation and the radio frequency. So in the place of their remaining service, I gave them that, or they had the option to start all the way over.
Now, do all of y'all mix your cavitation, the gel, with the ultrasound gel to make it go further, or do you just use it straight?
In gel, but I didn't really like it. I don't like that cleanup. So I have all of this gel now, but I'd rather use the Slim Spot oil.
I use the ultrasound gel, the clear ultrasound gel from Amazon, basically on quick clients. I got the RF gel from Slim Spa that I use for the facial RF.
Right.
I use that for the face, and then I'll mix for a pan client and a person that's, you know, I only use the straight Slim Spa cavitation gel if they spending a lot of money. Otherwise, they get that $20 big jar. The one from Amazon.
It's only one kind on Amazon, right? I think when I was on
there, they got colors. You can get them in different colors.
Oh, do they? Oh.
The clear one is hypoallergenic, so I prefer to use that one. But they got it come in blue, it come in clear, it come in pink, green. You can get them in all different colors.
Oh, wait, I didn't see the pink one. I buy everything in pink.
Yep, it's on Amazon. They have them. They got them in all. It's blue, pink, clear, and green.
If any, what is that? You
You said what?
So it's just equal parts, right? You do like half and half or something, or what?
Yeah. Well, actually, I took the whole container because, you know, they're not as big as those big jugs. So I took one of the containers that I got from Slim Spot and just mixed it completely with the big giant thing that I got from Amazon with the clear one.
Okay. Because I got mine from Slim Spot, but I didn't buy the I looked on Amazon, but I didn't buy it. I said I wanted to ask first before I get the wrong stuff. I want to make sure I get the right stuff.
Yeah, they got two different kinds. The cavitation one and the RF one.
Okay. Yeah, I got the RF one from Slim Spot too. I got everything from Slim Spot basically.
I heard you say you got your machines from Slim Spot. Did you get your machines?
No. I got my no, I didn't get mine. They too high.
I was about to say they
no, Slim Spot too high. I got my machines off of eBay, but I got a free handheld cavitation machine.
Was it pink?
No, mine was white. I don't know who. I really don't know who it came from, to be honest. I don't know who it came from because I ordered so much stuff at the same time.
It's the white small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know whether that came from My Chai Way or.
I think that one is a 80K. So, because like the handheld ones that I sell are 80K, so they're not gonna get the same results as they would get coming into the spa. I wanted to make sure that I didn't sell them something that would weed my business out. So that's probably what they gave you is the
right. I haven't used it yet, but I have it. They sent me a brand new one in a box, and it didn't have a label like who it was from. So I don't know who it came from. I'm thinking My Chai Way because that's where most of my machines was from eBay. So that's what I'm thinking.
Question: most of your machines are 40K. That's the one that you should be looking to get, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, because I think some of them, depending on what state you in, you can't use. You can't go lower. You can't go to 30K.
Right. I thought I saw Kima post something about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to verify. Also, another question. I saw somebody post earlier about hiring employees,
Me.
and okay, and someone was saying something about hire them on as a contractor. How would
Hmm.
you normally go about setting that up? What's the best way to do that?
You just tell them when they come in, they're not an employee of you. They're a private contractor, so they basically get a 1090. So they're like a subcontractor kind of thing. So you're not responsible for covering them for any kind of benefits that an employer would have. So you don't have to cover like health insurance. You don't have to do all of that because they're independent, and you're just making sure that they know that from the beginning.
Right. And do you guys offer, I saw where some of you are offering a split with them, like they bring in their own clients, they do 60/40, 70/30. How do you guys negotiate that?
That I'm not sure because I don't have that. I don't have that situation. I'm new to the body contouring business, but I think they said I guess it's a commission off of who they bring in, or if they do. I guess if they do your client. Anybody on here know for sure how the whole commission thing go
No.
or the split go?
I do 70/30. I do 70/30, and I have them sign a non-compete clause where they have to work for me for a year.
Mm.
Uh, so they have to work for me a year, and then after that year, I will give them a certification. But they can't go anywhere else because basically, if you hire somebody, you're gonna train them
Yeah.
unless you hire somebody that then already took a class. So that's why I get 70, they get 30 because they're using my equipment, my materials, my supplies, everything. So
Now,
it's
whose
basic
clients are they? Are they people that they brought in, or people that
either
they were your
way.
client? Oh, either way. Okay.
Either way, because now I'm at the point to where I don't want to do no work no more.
I
So
know
I
that's
got
right.
a big enough spa to where I have 6 rooms in my spa.
Oh, nice.
So 6 people can be serviced, at a time. And
Hmm.
it's all personal. So I can have 6 people working. It don't even matter. So if I make $70 off each person. If it's $100 service, I make $70 off of each person that's
Right.
in each one of those rooms, at least.
Are you open right now, Crystal?
I'm opening back up on June 1st.
Okay. Okay.
So
See, I was looking for a spot before all of this happened, so I just said I'm holding everything. I just stopped everything, and then so once they tell us or give us some idea when we're gonna open back up, I had like all my stuff is just in my basement right now. But
yeah,
I don't want people coming to my home, so
oh yeah.
I want to
Um,
find a spot.
they have opened up the Upper Peninsula,
Mm.
2 regions in Michigan. They'll actually be start opening this weekend. I imagine that they want everything to be open by before Memorial Day. So our governor, she'll
That's
get back
next week.
on. Yeah,
That's
that's
next week.
Monday.
Oh my God.
So I figure tomorrow she'll announce some other
Mm.
things, other areas that she'll open because our numbers then went down a whole lot. Uh,
Mm.
Compared to where they were, far as our daily numbers. So we
Hmm.
into the 400s now. So, I mean, that's still a lot, but yeah.
Do anybody on here use? I saw something in the group. Kima posted about Vagaro or Fresha. Anybody use either one of those?
I
No, I'm
For,
use,
actually interested in looking for a different booking system.
yeah.
Right now, I use Square because you can do the insurance with the Square. Well, HSA and FSA.
mhm.
I'm not sure if anybody else, like how other programs do that, but I do want something where I can sell everything at one time and not have to keep switching from different programs.
Looking
I
through
have,
my phone.
I got Vagaro and I use my booking software through Wix. Wix has actually worked out better for me because you can actually integrate everything. You can even integrate your Square with Wix. Wix
Hmm.
doesn't have the the HSA and FSA. They don't accept it, but if you integrate your Square to your Wix account, then they can still take it. So like it's kind of like a one-stop shop. For me, it is. Um, but Vagaro is where I originally started off at but you can't customize their website the way that you really want to. So like I got an online boutique as well. So I have the e-commerce through Wix. I can do my booking through Wix. I can accept payments through there, marketing, all like everything. So, and it's 50% off right now. So I paid for the whole year, and
Square.
it was, no.
Somebody put in the chat that Square does everything and don't cost anything. Do the
Yeah,
other
Square
ones?
does it too. Cause I use Square. I still have my Square hooked up, but I'm switching to Clover, and I have Vagaro. But Clover
I
does
have
use
Clover.
accept HSA and
I
FSA
love
too.
Clover.
Does Clover cost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they only take a percentage of
Yeah, they take
whatever
a
you make, but
percentage.
it's cheaper than. Yeah, but it's cheaper than Square.
Oh, okay.
I use Acuity and Clover, and I love it.
Acuity? I think my girlfriend told me about Acuity.
I love Acuity. It's $25, but it does so much. It texts, email your clients. You can do classes, group classes, everything.
Yeah,
I think that's the one my girlfriend told me about.
Vagaro does that too. Wix actually has just added to the class thing and the events. They actually give you the free Zoom account. So Wix actually is starting to add a whole lot more, and it integrate with all of your accounting software too. So like if you do your own bookkeeping, it integrate with that. It automatically import into it's two that I know it's QuickBooks, they integrate with almost everybody.
I used to use QuickBooks years ago. I ain't heard their name in so long.
Yeah. But you can connect all of your apps to Wix, and it will basically put everything everywhere. They send them an email if you want a text reminder. They had a little chat thing where you can chat, and then like even with groups, you can create groups on Wix, kind of like this. Like if we wanted to do this on Wix, we could do this on Wix, and have a whole little group chat thing. You can, it's pretty cool. And then even if you subscribe to my website, you can write blogs and have different people come and read the blogs. You can do cross marketing with it, which is what I really, really like.
Any of y'all send out like newsletters and stuff to your clients?
I'm actually working on that now.
I use Constant Contact for my other business for that. And Constant Contact and step their game up too. They doing a lot more too. They like kind of
everybody had enough time over this little quarantine to kind of step everything up to figure out different ways to make everything virtual, because this was a time for everybody to kind of show out to see who got the best virtual services when everybody got to stay in the house.
Well, Zoom messed up the other day. That's why we couldn't do Kima's class on Sunday, because Zoom did a 5.0 upgrade, and then we went to go on there. We couldn't add anybody. So like you guys came in and we added you over. You just kept saying joining. So she had to cancel. So she's gonna do that class again on she's doing the body contouring and vaginal steaming on Sunday. This Sunday coming up.
Another good tool to use besides Zoom is Google. They now have it where they have their chat rooms set up now as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah, just to have it as a backup.
Have you used it yet?
Set up. I used it a couple of times for some classes that I did, and I seem to like it. I mean,
did you see Facebook? Facebook just they just upgraded. They gotta create a room now. Up to 50 people can be in there at one time.
That works.
Yeah.
I think everybody has a lot of these different social sites are coming up with this, especially if we get a second wave and they end up shutting schools down again, like, because Zoom was the go-to in this pandemic. Like,
oh yeah,
they really came up off of this here.
StreamYard is another one that you can use. for video and stuff like that. And then you can it's like Zoom, but it costs a little more. StreamYard and then Be Live.
There's another one, I think. I mean, I use it for my job. It's called Microsoft Teams, and then they also have WebEx. And I'm trying to go through my my apps to let y'all know.
WebEx, and what was the other one?
Microsoft Teams.
Teams, Teams.
Yeah, Microsoft Teams.
Yes. Okay.
And then another email app would be Flowdesk, FLO Desk.
All one word or two separate words?
Yeah, one word.
One word. Flow. FLODESK.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's this one app that they do like really nice videos. Like you literally can put like stock videos or your own videos and some text, and they'll make the video for you. It's called Magistro. M as in mom, AGISTRO. And I use it a lot to post on my Instagram.
Okay.
You can buy a premium subscription for like $9.99 a month.
Okay.
And it's a bomb app.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna check all these resources out y'all giving. I love it. I love it. I don't know if anybody just got on, but we typed in when we first started, we typed in 2 websites like from my other women's entrepreneurs group that I'm in. Walker's Legacy Foundation was one of them, and the other one was buyfromablackwoman.com. Those are 2 you want to sign up for their newsletters. They always giving real good resources for women. And then the ebook about pitching your business. African American girl just won $17,000 virtually by pitching her business online, like we doing right now. She pitched it to some investors, and they gave her $17,000. That's free money. She don't have to pay back or nothing. So that ebook helped her do it.
Ring Central, they also, like if you don't have, you can have your a VoIP phone, a phone line. They have a chat room. They have the same kind of Zoom meeting thing. It's really, and you can integrate it with, instead of giving people your cell phone number, you can have your separate phone number, and you can send texts from it. They can text back and forth. You can email from it. Have Zoom meetings. Even if you have like a group of people that work for you, you can create like a chat thing, a personal email kind of chat thing, so that you can talk back and forth with them.
What's the name of it?
Ring Central.
Ring Central. Okay. I just want to type it in there in case somebody want to go back and look.
For
Also, to
Ring
piggyback,
Central, you can also customize your number.
Yeah, that too.
Towards your business name.
Yep.
also to piggyback off of like having, your staff or coworkers, trying to keep that communication open. One of my jobs, like a lot of the tech companies, they use this app called Slack, and it's just like a chat room for, your employees.
Yeah.
Did I spell that right? SLAK?
Yeah.
SLACK?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. I think, Michelle, was you trying to say something, Michelle? No?
Oh no, I just said about customizing your number on Ring Central.
Oh, that was you. Okay, got you.
And there's a group person on IG called Black Virtual Assistants that I know they do, like, you tell them what you want and then they'll give you a price for whatever you want. And I think they do it by the hour. So you don't have to constantly have someone as your assistant if you don't need them. You can just do it as far as what services you need from them.
That was one of the things I wanted to look into was a virtual assistant. If you get a virtual assistant, like for the body contouring business, and you have people like a virtual receptionist, and you have people that call to ask about services and stuff like that, what do you give them, a
Script.
information sheet, or will they automatically know? Like,
Give them a
because I
script.
wanted
Yeah,
to.
so one of the things I used to do was set up call centers kind of around the country.
Mhm.
What we would do is they would have a script, and whatever, based upon whatever business they were dealing from, like I may have one call center and they may handle 20 different car dealerships, for example. You know, those 800 numbers, they're like, call me now, 1-800, ask for
Mhm.
Bob, ask for Dave, or whatever. That's really only going into a call center, and that person basically baits you. So they hook and bait you on coming in for whatever services, and they try to get you pre-qualified before you go in there. So when you show up at the dealership, for example, you're asking for Dave, well, they already know that you called in from that 800 number. So basically you can do the same thing with body contouring. Like all of us could say, all right, we want to go in together, we want somebody that's going to call our clients, that's going to set up these packages, that's going to set everything up for us, and the only thing that you do is you go to your computer and check your schedule for the day, and it's already done. So it can be duplicated really easy.
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. You got some virtual assistants, some some ones you would refer?
I have a whole team of people available right now because nobody's working that could definitely do that for you. However, I would have to find out, for something like that, what their fees would be, and I can post that in the group.
Okay, that'd be
But yeah,
awesome.
they could definitely get something like that done because that's the thing that they specialize in.
Does anybody do financing for their services?
Yep, I got a no credit check finance. Um, I use Global Check,
Okay.
and it's a no credit check finance, and it's almost kind of like check and go. So they have to have had no NSFs, or their bank account cannot have went into the negative in the past 30 days.
Hmm, that's
It's
nice.
it's super easy for them to get approved,
But
and
how much you got to pay for that service?
you don't pay anything. It's like it's if you don't have anybody to use it, it's $10 a month. But if you got one client, then it's pass through, so it passes the fee on to the client.
Oh, okay. Is that
So,
is
but
that that's from anywhere, any state, or is that like local?
any state,
I like
any
that.
state.
Okay.
But it's called Global Check, and I mean it's super duper easy. They actually give you a link, and you can either do the application form, or they can actually be pre-approved before they get to you. And they basically, it's really good if a person is buying packages. So
Right. That's what I was thinking.
what they would do is they would pay a down payment,
Hmm.
which is, the down payment is equal to the first service. So,
Okay.
and they give up to $5,000.
Hmm.
So they can be approved for up to $5,000, and they pay a percentage down of whatever the cost of the service is, and it's usually equal to um, the cost of one service. And they have 90 days, same as cash. So if they pay it off within 90 days,
Mm-hmm.
then it doesn't cost them anything. It's just like they're paying cash. So that's
Okay.
even good, and it's no credit check. So,
Right. That's a good part.
but
Mm-hmm.
they take the money directly out of their bank account. That's why so it's, even though it's no credit check, they're looking at your banking history.
Okay.
So
On
it's really, 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 really good when it comes to selling those packages.
how soon do you get your money?
After they make their first deposit. So like, let's say they come in today. That's why I usually have them get pre-approved, so that it'll be done by the time that they come in and you'll already have your money. So let's say you send me the application, or I send you the application, you fill it out. You usually get your approval within an hour or two. And once you're approved, then they'll say, okay, then your deposit is how, like I have to send the invoice for what your services is or how much it would cost. I send the invoice in, and then they'll send you what the deposit is that you have to pay. Once they pay their deposit, then you get all of your money. But they have to pay their deposit first. They pay their deposit to Global Check.
Okay.
So.
Well, Kima is not going to come on, y'all. So we can, unless somebody else has something they want to share, we can all wrap up. She was getting a tattoo and she thought it was going to be finished by now, but she said they still add it. So I told her we just going to wrap up then if nobody else have anything else they want to share. I don't want to hold y'all, and she's not going to come on.
Can I ask y'all to share how y'all market? Is it mostly social media at this point? I mean,
I have a question.
prior to Corona.
I'm usually
Yeah.
on Instagram.
I do a lot of social media, and I use my newsletter. So through Constant Contact, I send like anything I got going on. So I haven't officially launched yet. So I did like a soft launch, just letting them know what's coming. So I already have a list of clients that want to come. As soon as I'm open, they waiting on me. So, and I did that through Constant Contact and social media.
Yeah,
How are
I
y'all
use
online
social media.
sales?
I use social media to basically get people to subscribe to the website. So instead of putting everything onto social media, I draw the attention to the website, and they subscribe to the website. That way, once they subscribe to the website, I can basically do subscriber only sales. So you have to actually be subscribed to the site in order to get, different information about certain sales and,
Right.
certain things that's going on in different events.
That's a good idea. Okay.
So
That's why
way,
I do through Constant Contact too, because they do the same thing. You have to sign up. So I use my umbrella company is Total Harmony Enterprises, but then Make Me Over Wellness is falling under that, so I don't have to get two different LLCs. So I'm putting that under that company, but they have to go on there, and I do something like a free offer. I'll do like, you get a free gift if you join my monthly newsletter, and all I do is give them something that's virtual, like a list of something. Like my last month, my giveaway was 52 ideas to perform self-care. And so I gave 52 ways you could perform self-care. And so I got a lot of people sign up just because people like free. So if you offer something free, whether it be something just virtual saying, hey, how to take care of yourself after you've had body contouring. And it's just something that you already know. It's knowledge you already have. Type it up and you can just have it linked to the website as a freebie.
One of the things that I did that I'm going to start is going to start June 1st, and it's a 90-day challenge. I'm calling it the Perfect Body Challenge, and I kind of got it from the ISO T that when they did that little challenge. So it's a 90-day challenge. The person has to sign up and they have to purchase either 3 products or 3 services each month in order to qualify. And the person that loses the most inches win $1,000 after the 90 days. So, but you figure if they purchase 3 services or 3 products, and they have to actually promote it, advertise that that's what they're using. So via social media or, however they act, that's kind of like, instead of paying social media for advertisement, they'll advertise and market and share it because they're in this challenge. And whoever loses the most inches at the end of the 90 days gets $1,000. And they basically paying you to market for you. Because they're gonna pay for the service. They gotta pay for the service. So
Tanya just posted in the chat too. She was saying use the stories, because everybody do look at the stories, and I agree with that. Because when I post sometimes I'll be like a couple people, but then I put in a story, I'll be having hundreds of people on it. So everybody is on the stories now more than scrolling down the wall, down the timelines. So they like the stories. People just nosy. They just want somewhere to go.
Yeah, and now they have this support small business tag that is its own separate little story that I get a lot of views in that tag. But how are y'all
What was the
online
tag?
businesses going? Support small business. It's one of the
I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah. It's like a little sticker, like that stay at home sticker.
Right.
But how is online sales for everyone? How's that going?
Mine's actually went up because nobody has nothing else to do but order dumb shit online. I mean, excuse my French. Like, I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. So,
but no,
but
listen.
like,
So I like those detox capsules that they have from Slim Spa. They come like 120 in the bottle, right? So on the back it says to take 4. I think 4 is a lot. Like I'm a nurse. I'm like 4 capsules is a lot to be taken every night. So what I did was I broke them down in weekly bags. And just this weekend alone, I made $100 off of just 5 packs of them. So I sell a 7-day supply, which is only 14 capsules. I tell them take 2 a night. I give them the option. If you want to bump it up to 4, you're going to run out quicker than a week. But that's up to them. They're going to pay more. And I charge $20 for 14 of the capsules. But the whole bottle only costs $12 for the whole bottle.
Right.
So like I'm making like seven times what I'm paying. So like a lady, she said, I want a month's worth. So she paid me $80 this weekend. I shipped them to her today. And then somebody else heard about it and was like, I just want to try a week right now. Because they was like, I don't want to be having the runs. I said, they don't give you the runs, but start with 2 and see how you feel. And they was like, oh, okay. It made me have just a regular bowel movement. I feel good. I was like, yeah, if you feel like you want to bump up to 4, bump up to 4. But that's a good way to make some money. I just put it out there like detox weight management capsules available. I ain't even had my labels yet. And they bought it. They was like, I don't care. I just want it. And I just sent them a picture of what the ingredients were so they would know what they were taking.
Now, a really, really good one is oxy powder. Have you heard of that? A lot of oxy powder. It's like a cleanser. It's like a colon cleanser, and I started to use those because even on theirs it say take 4 a day, but one a day is actually really all that you need. But it is what they use, what the surgeons that for pre-op you tell clients to use to cleanse their set when they have to get their BMI down.
Almost like that Go Lightly.
Yeah, but it's called oxy powder, and you can get it right on Amazon. And I just rebottle it.
Right, and then put your
just same way with it's more expensive than Slim Spot pills, but the actual, I mean, I have the Slim Spot pill. I don't have no more. I sold out of them. But when I compared the two, out of the bigger clients that I have, the oxy powder is way better because it actually, you want to give everybody something before they walk out the door. Even if I don't have a service for you, but I can put you on this plan. And that oxy powder, clean them out. When I
just been trying to find ways to just add what I already like. I have multiple businesses, so I try to find how can I take this business and still monetize it on it from the body contouring business. So I sell Mary Kay too. So I do the body contouring lotion. That's just included. That's going to be included in my package. So they'll have a body contouring lotion that they can use every day on like their cellulite areas and things like that to help maintain in between. So it's benefiting both of my businesses because the charge already be in the package.
Right.
So I try to do stuff like that where I can have the two. I'm making money off of 2 businesses, but under one business kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have one more question. The young lady that mentioned the Alibaba waist trainers with logo, did you find the vendor?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
I think you sent it to me privately. Let me see.
Oh,
I'll see. I'll retype it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and her name, the salesperson, I put her name in there as well. You can give her my name. and so that she can kind of like give you the best deal possible. Because I order from them a lot. I order the majority of stuff from them, and once they get your logo, like it's literally $1 a piece for them to add
Oh,
the logo
wow.
on. So,
Okay.
but the setup fee is $80 for
Okay.
for
Okay.
them to actually make the screen, and then once they make the screen, you don't have to pay that $80 again as long as you're using that company. So if you
Oh,
get multiple items from them, like I got the butt lifters and the thighs, so they have the new ones out now that actually come with a fit belt. So it's like the fit belt is attached to the thigh shaper, and I got the logo put on that. I got the regular fit belts, the waist shapers, all of those different things, and they only ended up being $1 for each piece. So it's a whole lot cheaper to have them do it that way. When it comes to you, you know, it's done. I think here locally here they want $5 a piece per, for each individual piece. So I rather once it gets to me, I can just put it on the shelves and start selling it. Cause like right now I can market it now, because it'll be ready to go once it gets here.
So let me ask this: Do y'all sell your like when you sell your slimming cream? Do you give them some wrap too to do it for yourself at home, or do
I
you
don't
just let
give.
them use their waist trainers?
I always tell them to. I got a big case of the osmotic wrap that I bought, so I sell mine as a bundle, and they can basically buy the slimming cream and the osmotic wrap. I got another bundle with the waist trainer, the slimming cream, and the osmotic wrap, because cleaning it is the thing. Once you put that slimming cream on and that slimming cream get into that waist shaper, it's that bacteria gets back into your skin. People be trying to figure out why they got a rash or whatever type of breakout it is. So that's how I sell them on the osmotic wrap.
What size do you do the for your cream?
I do 4 ounce and 8 ounce.
And what is the going cost for that with the osmotic wrap?
I do 15. I mean, just for the whole little package.
Yeah.
It's $75 for the fit belt, the slimming cream, and the osmotic wrap.
What if they don't get the belt? What if they don't want the fit belt?
Then it's $15 for the osmotic wrap and $15 for a 4 ounce slimming cream.
Okay.
It's $28 for an 8 ounce. So basically, they get $2 off if they buy 8 ounce.
Okay. And you charge them for the osmotic wrap too, or?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I charge for everything.
What you say? What you say for the You said how much for the slimming cream? 4 ounce, $15.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hey, ladies, I have a question. I'm sorry. Has anybody used the Cricut machine to try to put their logo on the sweat belt? The sweat belt.
I tried it.
Well, I
ain't about that life.
Me neither. Went back under my bed. I was not even playing with it.
First off, it's like the time. It's so time consuming.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh man, I don't have that kind of time. I figured like the time I would rather pay this other company to go ahead and do it, and it come already ready for me to sell, and I can use that time to work on marketing or something else, or make another product.
Right.
That's sitting there trying to figure out how to work that machine.
I call myself trying to be in the rush to get those, and it comes quicker without the logo on it.
And then you spent all that time, because it took you longer for you to do it than it did for them.
I feel so stupid right now because I don't even know how to work the machine. So now I'm sitting here, everybody in the city walking around with my sweat thigh waist belt on with no logo on it.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to sell them.
Yeah, because once you post those, how much do you sell your thigh shapers for?
90.
Okay. Where are you located?
in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, you next door.
Mhm.
Okay.
So now I feel real stupid with all these things. I got the machine, but I ain't got no logo on my thing.
You pay what, $300 for it?
For the machine?
Yeah.
No, it was like 200. But you know, with HSN and MSN, whatever them little shopping networks, they'll send you whatever you buy on there, as long as you make the first payment. They don't do no credit check or nothing. So I just be ordering little stupid shit off of them. And so, I mean, I'm $30 a month until it's paid up from 209. So,
Yeah.
Do you do they like y'all? I don't know what state you in, but our state we have a little shop in the mall. They can screen print it on there for you.
really, I
Yeah.
never thought about that. I think we have one in the mall.
Yeah, just take it there and let them screen print it just like they would a T-shirt. But you already have the waist trainer, so they should be able to make you a deal if you're doing it in bulk like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of like, that was the thing. It was still cheaper to let the company do it. I mean, like,
Right.
I don't think that you're gonna find anybody as cheap as $1.
Right,
And
yeah.
then once you like, if you get really big, like I was saying, like if the whole group decided to order, I'm sure we can get them to go down cheaper than that, because they really making their money off of the shaper. Because like I got the neoprene shapers and I have the latex shapers. The neoprene shapers only cost me $5.90. I sell them for $45 and $50. Then the latex ones cost me $11. But I
You know
order
what else
so
you could do though? You could do what about some iron-ons?
depending on how they clean them, it's gonna come off.
Well, that's on
Well,
them.
so is the screen print, but I mean, at least they have your logo in there for a little while.
Oh,
Like iron-ons, you could just get the iron-on stickers and use your iron and put them on there yourself as you sell them.
Where do you know where I can get that printed at?
No, girl, I'm Google-licious. I'll Google everything.
you can probably order the paper, because iron-ons is nothing but paper.
Right.
So you can order the paper on Amazon, print it at home, and then iron it on.
Print it from what? The Cricut?
No, print it on your printer, your computer printer.
Oh.
Yeah, I just did that too with the iron-on. You just got to be careful, because I burnt one of my whole waist trainers trying to do that.
Yeah, because they got that.
I have it too.
It burnt the different material.
You gotta put
you
something
gotta
in between it. Yeah, you gotta put a sheet of paper or something in between it. You can't just put it straight to it and iron it. You gotta have something separating the two, and don't turn the heat up real high.
That's too much work.
Or just buy it, or just like I go to like gotprint.com or 4imprint, and they both of them, they'll send it to you just like they companies that I know probably have it. Gotprint.com, and I'll send it in there, or 4imprint.com, because I get stickers from them all the time for like gift bags and stuff that I do. But they may have the iron-ons. You can call them and ask them. They might work. Do y'all, when y'all making y'all Slim and Cream, do y'all use the recipe Kima gave us?
Yeah, I do, but I feel like I need to revisit that, because it doesn't have that tingly feeling.
Oh.
Are you mixing both of them together?
Yeah, because mine tingles for sure.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one or the other. You don't do the cold and the hot. So you have a person feeling like they going through menopause.
Oh, you don't use both? I thought she said both. I thought our recipe called for both.
No.
Wait a minute, T, we must have been in the same class.
Flashes going hot and cold.
No, she said use both.
She told us use both. She gave us the recipe for it.
Well, I made them. I have two separate ones.
Let me looking up my notes now.
I don't think you're supposed to use both, because it's a thermal active gel, and then it's a cryo gel. How you giving them both treatments?
2 for 1.
Your clients don't know what they going through at that time. It's like, what the hell? I'm supposed to.
I've only used
I'm going through the changes.
one of them,
They know something working.
but I had a lot of good results. And people really trying to buy the waist cream, but I only use the thermal hot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I think I'm gonna just do that.
But
I have
don't
two
tingle or nothing,
separate.
and I use it too, but they love it. But I don't
Mm.
tingle or nothing.
Oh, we supposed to be using equal parts of both or something. That's what
I think you might have been saying equal
No, it was
parts.
equal parts of the Vaseline. She said Vaseline and the thermal gel.
Yeah,
And
it's one or the other.
she said, you can add coconut oil, and so I do that. The Vaseline with the cocoa in it. I do that, and then the little Palmer's what is that called?
Cocoa butter.
Little oil, and I mix them three together. And
so it's not hot cream and cold cream. It's just
No,
one or the other.
it's one
I
or the
just
other.
use the hot cream, Vaseline, and some coconut oil.
Or you can use vitamin E, right?
Yeah, you add the vitamin E in
You
there.
add the vitamin E too.
Right.
So I kind of customize mine's. I use that ingredient, and that's one type of cream, and then I have one where I add the Himalayan salt. To help pull the toxins out. So it's kind of like a detox. It's also a detox slimming gel. So I charge extra for the one with the Himalayan salt, and then I use sea moss as an added benefit for the skin. So because a lot of people have an allergic reaction to that, their skin might have an allergic reaction to the different ingredients that's in that slimming cream. So the sea moss, or you can use seaweed, it helps with the skin, and it actually get them a better feeling with their when they put it on, because it's more so like a lotion type of feel. So they still get that softness in their skin.
Oh, okay. And I put food coloring in mine, so if y'all can see, mine is pink. Make mine a pink slimming cream.
All right, so look, I'm looking at my notes. It says 1 part petroleum jelly, 1 tablespoon of vitamin E, hot gel, cold gel, and then the color is optional.
Yes,
that's what I wrote.
I think she was saying one or the other. I mean, you using one or the other. She giving you the same. It's the same for both. I mean,
it's a live. I'm gonna go back and see, but she said it on a live, but it's like a long. I think it might have been almost a year ago when I first joined, but it's on the live when she says. I'm gonna see if I can go back and find it, but it's on that live because that's why I try to redirect.
I'm gonna ask her because I want to make sure I know what I'm doing, because I got everything except I'm waiting on this big tub of Vaseline, and I'm ready to mix some stuff and sell some stuff. I want to make sure I'm mixing it right.
Yeah, I haven't mixed them both. I haven't tried that, but because it just seemed like you would give them a crazy effect, with a hot, hot and cold. Because you figure one would take from the other. Because if you got a thermoactive gel, that's supposed, because it really does heat up when you put it on your skin. I don't know if anybody even tried it, because I tried everything that I have. It actually, when they put it on and they put the osmotic wrap on, they heat up.
So what's the difference in using the cold and the hot? I got the same question Shan got.
The cold is cold.
So what's the benefit of the cold?
The one is cellulite. One helps to reduce the appearance of cellulite, and the other one is a skin firming. So it helps to tighten the skin.
Oh, that's why I thought you mix them together. Okay.
So that's why she said mix them together then.
Wait, but do you remember a while back, it was a girl in a group who said she did the recipe Kima said, and she mixed them together and she kept burning or something like that? Like, it was not burning, but they were like, no, you mixed it wrong.
I think she said that she mixed them together, and then she put them in the she wrapped them and she put them in the sauna blanket.
Sauna blanket, yeah.
Yeah.
And that burned them because she put them in a sauna blanket.
What does she say to put on people when they get in the sauna blanket? Do y'all have like a specific protocol, or do you just wrap them and throw them in the sauna blanket?
I don't have a sauna blanket.
I thought you were supposed to put the slimming gel on them and then wrap them and then put them in there.
Or they say grapeseed oil. I don't know how true that is, but a lot of people say grapeseed oil is good too.
But maybe that's why you need the cold gel to cool it down so they're not burning.
Somebody told me to use oil for cellulite. And I tried it at home, and it was pretty decent. I don't know if I would use it as a service because it's pretty expensive, but
What you say you did? I ain't hear you.
fenugreek oil.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, it was decent. I honestly get my slimming cream from Slim Spa only because I
Yeah.
like the way they package their stuff.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
I actually started making my products and I ended up hating it. So if you tell me to make something and do it myself, I'm gonna just be like, I'm good. So I like that, but I actually want to try to use one as a booster. I'm gonna see how that works and package it that way.
Okay.
But another thing she said about 5 and below, they sell those sweatsuits that you can put them in the sauna blanket.
Oh, the
I
sauna suits.
them sauna suits, they sell them for $5 at 5 and below. You can order them online. If you actually order them online, and you order them in a large bulk. Well, I got a nonprofit, so I actually get mine for cheaper than $5. So there's no tax on it, but you order them for 5 and below, and I sell them for $10. And those that come back regularly, they just bring their sweatsuit back, and they get in it with that. Some come in their swimsuits, and they wear that. But I got a shower in my place, so they can actually get in the shower because they sweat like hell in it. So I use I wrap them in a seaweed wrap and put the osmotic wrap on them, and then put that plastic that come with the sauna blanket, put that on them, and put their ass in there, and they sweat like crazy.
I got the what's those plastic? I guess the plastic sheets or whatever.
Yeah, the ones that come with the sauna blanket.
Yeah, I got that, and then I got the what's the Mylar ones?
Yeah, the ones Slim Spot send you.
Yeah, I got like
you put them in that and put them in the sauna blanket.
No, I haven't used it yet. I just got mine.
Oh, cause like I've used the Mylar. That's like a send home. I put that in the package to send them home with, cause that get hot by itself. You don't even need the
yeah, I haven't used it.
blanket.
I haven't used it. I just got 3 of them. I just said I ordered 3 of them just to see.
When I ordered a bunch of different stuff from them, they sent me so many of them that as a take home package, I kind of like give them that, like, so they can have the effect of the sauna blanket, but it's not as hot, but it actually get hot.
So they can do some stuff at home by themselves.
That worked good with the thermal active gel. So that Mylar blanket and the thermal active gel, that worked good with that. Because it heat them up. But I don't know with the hot gel and the cold gel mixed together.
Sent her a question because I want to know, because that's what I wrote on my paper from her class I took. That was the recipe she gave.
I mean, it might be. I could be wrong. I don't. But I thought that she meant one or the other.
I'm gonna find out, so I don't be mixing the wrong stuff. They be like, I'm hot. Wait a minute, I'm cold. Wait a minute, I'm cold.
They going through the change of life, having hot flashes, cold flashes. Like, wait a minute.
Right.
The crazy part is they not gonna know what their body doing, so they gonna feel like whatever you gave them work.
Right. They gonna be like,
I'm going through some type of changes, so it's gotta work.
Right. They be like, I feel something. This working.
The least educated consumer.
You're right.
You know what? That is so true, because I sold a slimming cream, and since it didn't have that little tingle or whatever, I sold it to my friend, and she's like, it didn't have a tingle. And I never told her anything about tingling. So as long as it tingles, it works.
It works.
Yeah. I mean, as long as most people have they have this thing where they need to feel something in order for them to feel like it's working. It might, if you have if you want to add some tingle to it, put some peppermint in it. The peppermint essential oil, she'll get a tingle. Some peppermint, some citrus, lemon, and she'll get that tingle that she looking for.
Oh.
It's not doing nothing at all. But if she want a tingle, you just add a citrus essential oil to it, and it'll give them a tingle.
So
It ain't doing nothing.
So Shay, so did you see what she said in there on the live?
I didn't hear the live.
Okay. But you tagged me in it, so I'm gonna go watch it and see what
But
she
I did
said.
tag you in it. But at the same
Okay.
time, I seen you writing in it, so we may just be mixed up. But I'm pretty sure it's just one or the other.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, us newbies, we
but
don't
it's
know.
a live. You know, Kima be them lives be like an hour and 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, skipping through.
You
Look,
gonna
you
go
know us
live at
newbies.
11 o'clock, and we gonna be up at 1 o'clock in the morning, still on the dang on live.
Yes.
Us newbies, we be sucking everything up. We writing everything. She
I
said
know.
her ain't
Yeah.
cold.
Man, write everything.
Everything down. Oh Lord,
Yeah,
my
I see.
battery
I
about
be
to
in
die.
every live. I ain't
Oh,
got
Lord.
time.
All right, yo, she gonna get on the live. I'm gonna get off of here because my battery get right down, so I don't want to lose y'all in the middle of something juicy. But she gonna do a live on Facebook tonight, she said. But this was good. We got some resources. I told her it was a good call.
Yes.
So.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right, y'all. I see y'all
Yes.
next Tuesday. All
Thank
right.
you.
Good
Good
night.
night, ladies. Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night.
All right. Good night, ladies.
Night.